Yo, okay. Yeah, this is let's just check this is working. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. Yeah, it's it's nearly midnight. This is not going to be a long one. This is going to be real short. It's so cold. I'm wearing a coat. It's not even that cold. I mean, it is kind of cold, but it's winter, and I wanted to wear it because it is kind of cold. But yeah. Yeah. So I'm just yeah. I just wanted to stream something for a bit, and then I'll go to sleep once I'm calmed down. And yeah, it's currently 38 minutes past midnight, and yeah, I slept like probably around 3 hours last night, and I've barely been sleeping the last week. And it's been a hot minute since I ate an actual meal. So yeah, I'm tired as hell. And that does not mean like that the world's gonna go easy on me though, because like I have to like sit in my class and like listen to just people talking to me and just yeah. Just like there's no like do not disturb button for real life. And that's a real shame, you know. Like I wish you could block people in real life. That would be so peak. You know, the other day, like not the other day, the other week, like last month, I was talking to someone and they were like, "Yo," and like I said like this is such peak, man, and they said you know peak means bad, and I was like, no, it doesn't, and they said yeah, it does, and I googled it, and it depending on where you are, it means good or bad, which is just like such like dog shit. Oh, someone put her in chat. Hi. Oh, my phone's on 15%. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, so it's kind of weird. Like peak means good in like some places, but it means bad here apparently, which makes no sense at all. How can peak mean bad? The whole fucking point of a peak is it's like the highest point. Like how is peak bad? That doesn't even make sense. Also, I find it really kind of funny how like the number of likes this stream has went from 1 to 2 and then back to 1. So if someone's watched this, like decided to leave a like and then unliked it nearly instantly. So their motives are unknown. I look so like Jesus Christ. I look disheveled. I look like someone I used to, you know, there's this like guy I used to be like best friends with, and I didn't speak to him for ages, and then I spoke to him for like the first time in ages, and he just sent me a picture of what he looked like now because it'd been like a good couple of years, and I was like I didn't want to say anything because it's like awkward and it's rude, but it's like Jesus, what happened to you, man? Like you look like someone I'd cross the street to avoid, like like let like just like maybe like calm down and give your body a break for a minute, like otherwise you'll keep like you really like look like you've been through some rough shit, man. Like yeah. Hold on, let me actually edit the stream on my phone. Let's see who's live. Is Dell live? Okay, I'm just gonna check who's live out of interest, like what streamers, because okay, we got Della, Jax Films, AVNJ, Vash. Yes. There's a lot more streaming. Actually, it's not that there's more streaming. I'm just subscribing to more stuff, so it seems like more people are streaming nowadays. Maybe they are, like Christmas AdSense and all that. Oh yeah, my face is red as fuck because my eczema's back, so yay for me. Yeah, but like part of the like shit that pisses me off is just that like you can have eczema and then it goes away for like 12 months. Not 12 months, that's a stretch. It can go away for like 5 months and you can live without it for 5 months. And you feel great for a bit. And then it just comes back without warning. And yeah, suddenly you're fucked again and you can't sleep. Because I can't fucking sleep with eczema. Like, yeah, I can't fucking do it. It's just so fucking tiresome. It's like one of the worst feelings in the world is just being like really, really tired, but you can't sleep. It's like, yeah. I have to spend most of my time in this house, and the lighting is so horrible. Like it's always either too bright or it's too dark. It's never right. Like that light right there is really annoying me. It just like it is such a jarring like light. It looks pretty dim in this room on camera, and it kind of is, but I'm really sensitive to light, and yeah, yeah. I've been listening to a lot of music. I can't play it though because this stream is going to get copyrighted, and I'm fucking sick of YouTube copyrighting me. And like being like, do you know for like 7 seconds you used a song that is actually has a copyright taken out on it? And it's just like, shut up, YouTube. Like, I like go deal with like your racism scandals. Like, no one actually cares about like just stop. Like, I swear that if they like spent half as much time prioritizing like actual stuff that matters as they did on like copyright, we'd really be somewhere right now. Like, imagine like why don't they spend the effort they spend on stopping copyright infringement? Imagine if they spent the same effort on actually enforcing their terms of service on clickbait. Like this would be like so much better, wouldn't it? I'm gonna put on some music, but only in my I want to listen to music. I've got my earbuds in, or one earbud in, and just I'll use the earbud just so that I can like listen without having it end up on the stream. You might be able to hear it a bit, but I think it's fine. I don't think I can get in trouble for faintly playing in my ear. Like no one can hear it. No one's gonna hear it much. Oh yeah, that's the good shit. That's the good shit. This song fucking slaps. I don't know if I can show the song actually because the roof. This song is great. The album cover has. I'll show you the version that has a clean album cover. There. This is an album cover I can show. The other one is slightly, maybe could get me in trouble. I don't know, because YouTube has like, again, is kind of strict at times on like what you can't show on like. I got age restricted one of my videos because there was like they didn't even tell me what I did, but I don't know. There was a fat guy shooting a gun. It was that 7 Days to Die montage video or whatever, and there was loads of like stuff in the video it could have been, but they're really strict, you know. And it's one of those album covers that just like yeah. And I don't know, like they could get me in trouble, maybe, I don't know, but they're really weirdly strict at times, so I don't want to risk it. I think that's pretty reasonable. So yeah, this song fucking slaps it. This is the sickest shit I've heard in so long. If I try and sing it, it's gonna sound awful. The roof is on fire. The roof is on fire. The roof is on fire. We don't need no water, let the motherfuckers burn. Burn, motherfucker, burn. This song is so fucking great, I swear to God. No one else in chat. Hello, my name is Jimmy Bob and I'm a dumb guy. I'm not older than you, but middle school, 5th grade, like junior high. I don't know, mofo, if your peeps be digging, give props to my her cause she fly. But I can take the heat cause I'm the other white meat known as Kid Funky Fried. The planet parts is the ice is to say. I don't know the lyrics. Stroking my eyes, Wookie, I'm the root of all that's evil, yeah, you can call me Cookie. The roof is on fire. The roof is on fire. The roof is on fire. Burn, oh wait, shit, that's the wrong part. Burn, motherfucker, burn. Apparently they played this before they like went into the Gulf War. I imagine like them playing this from like the tank speak. Apparently they played it to the tank speakers. I don't know if that's true, but if it is, that's like that's so cold. Like imagine being in a tank and they like outside and they play it. This hardcore ghetto gangster image takes a lot of practice. I'm not black like Barry White, no, I am white like Frank Black is. So if man is 5 and the devil is 6, then that must make me 7. This honky's gone to heaven. But if I go to hell, well then I hope that I burn well. I'll spend my days with JFK, Martin Gay, Muffin Ray, and Lawrence Welk, and Kurt Cobain, Carl Jackson, Marstrain, and Jimi Hendrix, Poltergeist, and Webster, yeah, Emmanuel Lewis, cause he's the fucking Antichrist. The roof is on fire. The roof is on fire. The roof is on fire. We don't need no water, let the motherfucker burn. Burn, motherfucker, burn. I swear, this is why I need to get speakers. Like, so I can play this stuff like on like blast. Like full, like 100% volume. Yeah, so update with like the whole YouTube thing. Yeah, I don't know. I got some new ideas for videos. I mean, I never actually do them because I'm always so stressed and there's always something in the way, and yeah, I just get distracted easily and that's it. In some of my older videos, like I have a lot of like videos that I made and then deleted, and I also like this isn't my first like account. Like I used to like run some like political accounts and stuff, and this isn't like my first YouTube account and stuff, and like I've done stuff like this in the past, kind of, and like I used to have this persona that I would use where I was like constantly pissed off about everything because I thought it was funny, and it was pretty funny. Like I'd get really over dramatic about like little things because it was funny. It was funny to be easily pissed off and always complaining, and it was like a funny persona. And like when I was really over dramatic, it would get more views. Like more people would see it. And like once I made like a really over dramatic post, like, oh, this is the worst fucking like show or movie I've seen in the world, and it got shared something like 40,000 times, something like that. And like as time went on, it kind of like became less like a persona, and now that's actually just who I am. I actually am just constantly pissed off at stuff and constantly complaining. So it's not even like an act anymore. At least that should like make it easier to make videos, kind of. I don't have the same energy I used to. I'm really just tired all the time. I can't remember like the last day I actually felt like I had energy. Oh, shit, hold on. Alright, yeah, just testing around with like the camera and the mic. I can turn off the mic at any time, and then I realized I didn't turn it off, so yeah, I'm just dumb. The roof is on fire. The roof. That's such a fucking good song. One sec. Sup, bitches? This fucking computer's shit. It's not shit, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't complain about everything. It's actually a very good laptop. It's a good Microsoft PC or whatever, but I complain about everything. Spotify Wrapped was meant to come out like forever ago. Like I've still not got it. Like there's like literally like it's so weird. Like everyone else seems to have got it, but I've not got it. Oh wait, never mind. I just had to click on it. All right, let's see what my let's see what I got on Spotify Wrapped. I'm gonna see live. All right, Wrapped's ready. Yeah. I listened for 87,000 minutes. I listened to Spotify in 1 year. I listened on 2nd of November for 775 minutes. I played 2,000 songs this year. I'm rounding that up. One Man Wrecking Machine was my top song. I was in the top 0.001% of listeners. That's actually pretty, like, good. I streamed it 653 times. And if you count the times I streamed it on YouTube, I streamed it about 800 times. Okay, what did I get? Let's see what I got. I'm bored as fuck. This is the shit that makes me happy. Okay, top songs. I was not expecting that. Oh god. Okay, One Man Wrecking Machine top song. Makes sense. I played that on repeat over and over and over and over and over. I went to sleep with that. I did all my shit with that. Vitamin. Yeah, that I don't remember playing it that much, but I guess I must have. I would have guessed Vitamin would have been around 15, but it's apparently second place. Digital Animal, number 3 spot. I only discovered it like 2 months ago, and I played it so much in those 2 months. I didn't even go to sleep listening to it. That it got to number 3. That was purely organic. I didn't listen to it when I went to sleep, so that is like the fact it's number 3 is pretty wild. I Will Buy You a New Life is 4. That's not very much a surprise. I listened to that a lot. I can't be bothered listening to it again. I've listened to it so much, it's ruined, kind of. And number 5 is the song How to Socialize and Make Friends. I listened to it once when I went to sleep, and it's now one of my top songs. I don't know what liminal beats lo-fi means, but apparently I listened to a lot of it in July. Okay, September. What did I get? You can see my music taste get sadder and sadder. Sweater weather, softcore indie season. What the fuck does that phrase mean? October. Okay, what did I get? October. Indie. It's just gonna be indie rock. My unwinding strut Australian indie. That's just because I listen to Camp Cope, and that's it. I listen to 1,175 artists. Yeah, that's pretty decent. Camp Cope was my top artist this year. Longest listening streak was 27 days. That's decent. 0.01% fan. I was in the top 0.01% of listeners. Is that a bad thing? Probably. Alright, let's see what else I got. Alright, top artists. Number 1, Camp Cope. Yeah, that makes sense. Listen to them a shit ton. 2, Caved. Oh, it went ahead too quick. I can't fucking read that shit. Can I go back? Can I please go back? Alright, here's how. Alright, I figured it out. Alright. This is the most boring stream ever. No one's gonna fucking watch this. I'm aware my streams aren't entertaining. That's why nobody fucking watches them. Alright, here's the part I wanted to skip to. Oh god, the anticipation's killing me. Alright, top artists. Camp Cope, number 1. Yeah, makes sense. Cavetown. Really? Cavetown's number 2? I thought I kind of grew out of that phase. Really? I think it's because I listened to them at the beginning of the year, since the beginning of the year, a lot. So, like, it's more consistent. Even though I played others like a lot in a short period of time, Cave Town was more consistent. Like, whatever time of year I was listening to Cave Town, at least a little. Guster was mainly because of One Man Wrecking Machine. That was it. That carried. Nine Inch Nails just had so many good songs that I just kept replaying, and I just kept discovering more songs from them. And yeah. And also the Hand That Feeds, I played that one on repeat a lot. So that was, yeah. The Rolling Stones, I listened to them. That's kind of funny because the Rolling Stones, I have a rule. I'm only allowed to listen to them when I'm inside of Croatia. And if I'm not inside of Croatia, I'm not allowed to listen to them. So the fact they're number 5 is pretty good. All right, what we got next? All right, that's basically it. So in total, I listen to Spotify about 5 hours every day. I really need to get a life. And yeah, that's basically it. Oh, there's a bit left. Okay. Oh wait, no, it's just basically the same thing I've already seen, but it's showing me again. All right. Yeah, it's just, yeah. Oh shit, I forgot to plug in my phone. I'm gonna feel like such shit when I wake up. I'm gonna be so tired. I shouldn't stay up so late, but I can't not. All right. So yeah, first thing, I've applied business first thing tomorrow, which is pretty good because it's a decent subject. And oh yeah, I took my exam for that. And okay, I don't know how it went. If I'm guessing, I didn't do great. I didn't do terribly either. Probably. I mean, I probably just got about the score my teacher expected me to get. But the funny thing was when I went into like the exam or whatever, like they would like you had to find your name on the list for the exam, and then it would tell you where to sit or whatever. And my name wasn't on the list, so I speak to this like that. I speak to like one of the people in the exam hall, and he's like, "Yeah, well, it seems to be the problem." And I was like, "Oh yeah, well, you see like this list of like people to sit this exam. I'm not on it. I'm not on the list." And one of the exams being sat in this room is applied business, and I take applied business, so clearly there's been some sort of error. I said that bit after because first he asked me, "What? Right? So your name's not on the list. What exam do you think you're sitting?" Think. the word think, like as if I don't know what exam as if I don't know what subjects I'm taking, like as if I'm like some sort of like just like how tapped does this guy think I am? For him to like say like, what exam do you think you're taking? And then it took like 30 minutes for them to correct their error. I had to wait for like half an hour until eventually they were like, okay, yeah, so we're gonna let you take the exam anyway, even though your name's not on the list. We just made they didn't say it was their mistake, but they basically said, right, so the list was made before you joined the course, and we didn't update the list. They didn't say it like that. They said it in a different way, but basically, long story short, they didn't update their list of people. They didn't properly update the list, which is kind of like, in my opinion, like surely that's like a very basic thing to get right. Like, I'm not trying to be rude here. I hate like coming off as condescending. Like, I complain a lot, but like I don't want to like come across as condescending. But like surely this is like a very basic thing to get right. Like, make sure all the people that are taking the exam are on the list of people that take the exam. Like I'm sorry, how do you mess that up? Like, no offense, like in the nicest way possible. Like, I really don't want to come across as rude here. But yeah, I had to wait like 30 minutes for them to fix the problem, and then all that happened, and then I just sit the exam, and then I came out, and then I realized that my English class was cancelled, which was one of the first good things that happened that day. And then yeah. So yeah, tomorrow technically today, because it's past midnight. God, I said that exact sentence 2 months ago, I remember. No, 4 months ago, I said that sentence. I said, tomorrow, oh wait, no, technically it's today. I just got major deja vu. I'm so fucking tired. I'm fucking tired of this shithole country. I'm tired of the people that live in this country. I'm fucking tired. Like, I've not eaten a proper meal, and I've not slept properly in so long. And I fucking hate this country. I fucking hate it. Because, like, it's fucking grey and boring. And I'm British, so I'm allowed to say this. I was born in Britain. I've lived in Britain my whole life. I'm British. I'm allowed to say this. It's not offensive. But God, does this place look ugly. And, like, the people here at times are kind of stuck up and pretentious. And they really, like, some of them, like, really need some more rewiring. It's just, like, they really get on my nerves sometimes. And you don't really get this crap in Croatia. You know why? Because in Croatia, you walk through the streets, and there's like kids on the streets like playing with each other. There's kids fishing. There's kids like actually like having fun. Like, there's kids with like BB guns shooting each other and whatever. Here, kids don't play in the street. Kids are inside all day on TikTok, scrolling for 24 hours a day, like fucking up their brains, like destroying their minds. So that like they see everything through a screen, and they think that like the world is just like a TikTok video to them. Like, everyone in this country under the age of 20's brain is so rotted, it's unbelievable. It's unreal. They can't just like switch. Like, you can tell. I can tell when I talk to someone. I can tell whether they whether like they use TikTok a lot. And it's kind of like, or like this like social media, like I'm a hypocrite. Like this is kind of like but like social media just ruins you. And I know I use social media a lot. It's one of the main things I do, really. But well, social media kind of ruined me as well. Like I have a low attention span. I get bored easily. Like I have a negative outlook. I'm not denying that. I'm not being a hypocrite if I acknowledge the problem. But like at the very least, I can say social media didn't turn me into a shitbag. Because there's like it's different sites. YouTube, people who go on YouTube a lot tend to be a bit stupider than most people, and they think they're smarter than the average person. People who like, have you ever read the comment section on a YouTube video? Like, they are the dumbest people you will ever meet. Like, there was this YouTube video that was like, I forgot what it was. It was one of those emergency alerts. Yeah, it was a news report of the emergency alert that was sent to every phone number in Britain as a test. I think that was last year, I think. And someone commented saying, "How does the government have all of our phone numbers? Am I the only one that finds this suspicious?" And it's like, how are you this much of a fucking dipshit? Like, how does the government have our phone numbers? Like, mate, do you need me to give you my brainstem? Like, are you all right? And then there's like TikTok users. They tend to they see everything through like everything's through the lens of like this weird culture. Like TikTok users just see everything through this weird like black and white filter, and everything has to entertain them. Everything in existence has to exist to entertain them. If it exists and it doesn't entertain them, why is it there? And they're just like shopping addicts. Like, why do you think TikTok has like a shop section where you can easily like go from the video to like start searching like stuff to buy? It's because like TikTok users, they think everything exists for entertainment, their entertainment. Like, it's unique. It's not with all social media. Different social media sites have different sets of problems. TikTok users, they think the world revolves around them, and that everything, like, yeah. It's like you could log onto TikTok and there's like some dipshit like filming themselves throwing plastic straws into a lake. That's an actual video I saw. And it's just like, this lake can't just be beautiful. It can't just be a piece of nature. It has to be polluted for TikTok content. Like, everyone's just everyone is just an actor in your TikTok video. That's why like so many prank videos are like weird, because like I find it really something really strange about like treating, like, it's one thing to film in public, like whatever, I filmed in public before, and like I think I blurred people's faces a few times, and I don't like focus on people or whatever, but it's one thing to film in public, but it's really weird when you treat everybody in this like public space as a character in your YouTube video or TikTok video, and you like walk up to them and like say random stuff. Like, have you seen like those TikTok videos where they prank people by just basically just walking up to them and harassing them? And it's just like, and then the person just acts really confused, like you would, and it's just like, yeah, because they're not in on the joke, because they don't use TikTok 8 hours a day, because they actually have a life. So yeah, that's TikTok. And then there's Twitter. They think they're smarter than the average person, but they're all, there's like, Twitter I think is actually worse than TikTok. Everybody on there thinks they know everything about everything, but they could not be more like degenerate and like pathetic. Everybody on Twitter is crying for attention, constantly looking for things to get upset about, constantly trying to like invent problems that don't exist because they have no purpose in their own lives. So they have to like take this like part of the real world and like fucking inseminate it into their like Twitter feed and demonize it until it's something to be scared of. Like, oh wait, there's this plane flying above our like house. Oh, it's got some weird stuff behind it, some weird trails it's leaving behind. Better take a picture and upload it to Twitter with a filter, and then add the caption, "The government is spraying like chemicals over our neighborhoods to control us. I mean, to be fair, that conspiracy actually does sound kind of like it could be true, but that's not really my point. Like, they have to invent problems that don't exist to feed their narrative, because without that they're just nothing. They're a loser. Like, you ever like see people's Twitter bios and how pretentious people are? Like, they put like investor in your bio. Like, having £10 in Bitcoin does not make you an investor. You're unemployed, Jeremy. Get a fucking job. And then there's like people who there's people who call themselves journalists because they tweet about politics. Tweeting about politics does not make you a journalist. Go to a college and get an actual degree, like go to university and stuff, and then write actual articles for an actual publication, and then you're a journalist. Fine. Tweeting 100 times a day about stuff no one cares about and paying for a blue check mark does not make you a journalist. I don't care what Elon Musk says. Like, the only good social media app right now is that Blue Sky thing, which I'm going to install. And well, what else is there? Twitch. I mean, Twitch is actually one of the most normal ones. It kind of depends. Twitch is more mainstream, so it's actually pretty normal. It's not that weird. What else is there? Discord. Yeah, what do I even have to say about Discord? There's just a bunch of weirdos on there. It depends where you go. And then where else? Facebook. Facebook is just everything on there is just fake bullshit. Like, it's all 99% like robots interacting. Most of Facebook is literally just robots. And if you're on Facebook and you're a human, then there's a good chance that that's for a reason. You're on Facebook and you feel at home with these robots because your brain is like a robot, because you're kind of like an NPC, no offense. What was I forgot what I was even talking about, but oh yeah, this country. I don't like this country. The people in this country are just like weird, and they just do dumb shit. Like every now and then you'll see some dipshit filming a TikTok in public or whatever, and like I saw people going to like little people like going into a McDonald's and just being really rude to the worker, and it's just like, this is not a video game or like one of like the TikTok videos you watch. This is like an actual minimum wage worker that gets paid to make sure that you can get food when you want it without having to walk all the way home. Like, talk to her like she's an actual fucking human. Like, most people my age, like 16 to 18, are just brainwashed. And they think they know everything about everything. And they think their opinions are way more valuable than they actually are, when they're just like worthless, unresearched, just trash. Like, all these people that like pretend to like have all these like opinions, and they're all high and mighty, and they think they know everything about everything, and it's just all bullshit. Let's tell you what, like in a few years, well, let's see where these people are. This is a good, interesting experiment. Take someone who like says, like, writes on their Twitter or something, I'm an investor, or I'm a journalist, when they're not really. They just tweet a lot and they have £10 in Bitcoin. Or just take some of these TikTok users who just like constantly, they see the world as just some sort of like bright, colorful, like fucking video that they can interact with. Like, take some of these like losers, because that's what they are, who just post stuff on the internet, and they're pretentious, and they think they're more important than they actually are. I know that's like kind of seems hypocritical again, but I'm actually self-aware. I know I'm not important. I know these videos aren't important. In 10 years, when I'm dead, no one's going to remember me. Like, I'm just being realistic. I'm just going to be like a guy who used to be alive and used to run a YouTube channel that some people watched. Like, I had someone like tell me like, oh wow, you have 1 million views. Oh Jesus, you're like famous. It's like, no, I'm not. Getting 1 million views once really is not that big of a deal. Like, it's been done many times before. I know I didn't get those 1.5 million views or whatever it was by being talented. I got those 1.5 million views because I'm lucky and I kept posting videos, and eventually one of them I just got lucky. It's literally 100% luck. I'm not talented at all. But my point was, like, all these people, like, they just like love to talk like all this shit, and they don't know what they're talking about, and they just post a million times a day. They don't know how the real world works. Let's see where they are in 10 years. Like, all the popular kids who just like vape and smoke and whatever. Smoking is dying out nowadays. Or whatever, like vape and smoke and like buy like trendy shit, and they think that they're the hot shit, and they just, yeah, obsessed with like all this stuff that doesn't matter. In 10 years, let's see where they are. Because are they going to have jobs? Because based on what I've heard, some of them will be dead, some of them will be in prison, most of them will probably be unemployed. But tell you what, all their importance, everything that they enjoy about, everything that they think is so important, tell you what, it's gonna vanish like fucking smoke. Because realistically, like all these people, like people who focus, it's like I don't know if you've it's like Mark Tilbury. I've watched like videos by like, there's like videos where like someone who's like maybe 30 or 60 says, here things I wish I knew when I was younger. Like I've watched some of those, and like the people who worry about shit that doesn't matter when they're young tend to be in a shitty place when they're old. That's just a fact. And like all these people that just worry about like fucking TikTok likes and like just like pointless bullshit that doesn't matter, and just worry about all this shit like clothing and like wasting their money on Gucci instead of investing in their future. And like all these people with like flashy cars living this lifestyle that's fake. Because if you gotta like you're going broke trying to look rich, you're selling an illusion. Like all these people, they're gonna get nowhere, because this stuff, like having a really like rich, expensive car, or whatever, doesn't like mean you're successful. Or like buying a designer shirt doesn't make you successful. I wear the same shit every day. Every day in college, I have worn a shirt and fucking jeans. That's every day I have worn that. There's not been a single day in college where I have not worn a shirt and jeans. Look, some people waste like £50 on like £70, £100, even more on like a designer t-shirt or whatever. In 10 years, that's going to be out of fashion. No one's going to be wearing that. That's not going to go up in value. That shirt is going to go down in value. In a year, you're probably not going to be wearing it anymore, and you're going to move on to the next thing. And in 10 years, you're going to be wishing that you spent less money trying to look rich and actually invested in your future so you could actually be rich. It's just, yeah. Like, tell you what, here's an interesting, if you actually like, there's one thing, there's one exception. If you buy an expensive watch, that's different, like a Rolex, because they actually do go up in value sometimes. If you buy an expensive like Gucci shirt, what the fuck is the point? Unless you're gonna like resell it, which I doubt you will. I doubt Gucci resales are that much of a thing, or designer clothes resales. But like Rolex watches are actually like a hot commodity. Like they actually will go up in value. There's a limited amount of them. Like people pay good money for quality craftsmanship. That's actually, like, if you invest in Rolexes, that actually might be a smart idea. As long as you don't get it iced or any dumb stuff like that. But yeah. Yeah. What else? What else was I talking? I've got to stop because this computer's running low on battery. Just like people that just worry about shit that don't matter, like obsessing over pointless, trivial stuff. Like, yeah, they're not going to be anywhere in life. And this generation is going to have a real rough time once they realize how the real world works. once they realize that the real world, like, nobody actually cares about your feelings in the real world. So you can, like, sit and cry over stuff that doesn't matter. Or you can, like, actually, like, do something meaningful with your life. It's like, what else? It's like there's like, I don't know if you fly a lot, any of you, but flying on an airplane really opens your eyes to what people are like. Can you please get your child to just shut up? Like, no one wants to listen to your baby crying. No one wants to, like, listen to you trying to calm your baby down and failing. Sometimes they don't even try and calm their baby down. Like, please, I get migraines when I fly enough as it is. I don't want to listen to your baby crying. I don't want to listen to the sound of your bad life decisions. That's your problem, not mine. In life, we all have our own junk and our own garbage. Stop forcing it on me. It's not my problem. I did not like it, I'm not like, if your baby's crying and you can't do anything about it, that's not like your fault, really. Like, if your baby's crying and you can't control it, but if your baby's crying and you're not even trying to calm it down and you're just laughing about it when no one else on the airplane is laughing about it, why are you a parent? If you're not going to take responsibility for your child, why did you make a child? Like, this is going to sound like a crazy idea, but if you're not prepared for the responsibility of having a child, don't have one. What time is it? 1:30. Jesus. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go for like 7 more minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna stop at 1 hour and then I'm done. I'm done. I'm gonna slap on that song again. It's so disjointed, this whole thing. I'm not going to university, I've decided. Like, it's just a bad idea. It just sounds like so much effort. Like, 2 years of my life for a piece of paper. I already feel cheated. I spent 5 years of my life trying to get GCSEs that aren't even that good, that won't even do anything that much for me. That just feels like a rip-off now. Tell you what, there's like this job I found, or I heard about, that like you can apparently you can repair radio towers. Like, imagine just driving to the middle of, you have to climb them apparently. Imagine driving to the middle of nowhere, like blasting music in your car. Like, you can bring your dog with you if you want, and then you climb a radio tower in like the wind's whipping you, and like maybe it's raining a little, and then you repair it once you get to the top, and then you go down, and then drive home, and then look at where's the next one. Like, how fucking sick does that sound? That is the best. That sounds like the coolest job ever. I don't know what it's actually like. I should probably Google it. I know there's like a chance you could fall off and die, but who cares? Yeah, it's an actual thing. I was right. Okay, yeah. Tower climbers climb radio and cell towers in order to install, maintain, and repair equipment. That sounds so awesome. I need to do that. I tend to like do this a lot at night. I go on a rant. When I get really, really sleepy, I don't know what I'm saying, and I just start saying shit. So I probably just said a bunch of like really offensive stuff that I'm gonna regret later. I didn't say anything that bad. I just said I kind of hate this country. I think that this generation is very selfish, very entitled, very spoilt, and I think they make a lot of bad decisions that they're going to regret in a bit of time, that they're going to regret very soon. And I think the world is kind of in a fucked up place. Yeah, I didn't say anything bad. Like it's fine. I wish I had more freedom because as the people at my college, like yeah, they have my YouTube channel, like some of them. So yeah, because all it takes is like one person, one rocket scientist to find it, and then this like absolute genius tells everyone. Which like if you're spending like this much time on YouTube to the point where you've like found my channel, then you're not much better off than me. I say like rocket scientist sarcastically. So yeah, and then everyone knows, and that kind of like fucks me over. Like realistically, this channel's like, it's not like as if I've like confessed to murder on this channel or anything, or like I film myself like beating up dogs. It's not like I've like done anything wrong, so it's not like really an immediate problem. What I'm saying though is people knowing about my YouTube channel gives me way less freedom because I can't talk about the stuff I want to talk about on here as much because I have to censor myself now. Like if I wanted back in the good old days, if I wanted to go on a rant, like an unhinged rant about whatever I wanted, I could have done that, and now I can't because I have to worry about if it's going to be offensive to the most sensitive demographic on earth. Gen Z teenagers. It's like a learning about in business. Like companies, they can't do whatever they want because if they just do what they want, the shareholders might get upset. I wish I could do everything I want. I'm gonna use an analogy. Like like a sole trader can do whatever the fuck they want because they're a private company. I think, I don't know, I didn't pay attention in class. But if you're not a sole trader and you're a public limited company, you can't do whatever you want because you might piss off the shareholders and they're going to pull out. And it is going to be rough when that happens because now where's the money coming from? Like people want money, people want growth. And that's kind of like what's happened. I've gone from being a sole trader to a, what's it called? Public limited company? Yeah, one of those. Because now if I say something that, like, God forbid, is considered offensive nowadays, I have to worry about, like, what, like, a bunch of, like very out of touch with reality, like teenagers will think about it. Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep soon. I've been up too late. This song slaps so hard. Like these earbuds cost like maybe £40, maybe not even that, and they're the best investment I've ever made. They're like barely any money considering how much I use them. But I'm gonna end on a positive note. It's not all bad people in this world. Like I know I talked a bunch of shit, and I said that most people like in this generation are delusional, but they're actually very good people. I've met intelligent people in my life. I've met some like of the most beautiful, like amazing people ever. It's a shame that there's not more of them, and it's a shame that the people who are intelligent tends to be like the like not like doing as well as they should be. But yeah, whenever I meet like a person, I think, oh yeah, you're a nice person. They always have had something bad happen to them. Like one of my friends, she's all right, and like she's an intelligent person, and like some people, like I forgot, like broke into her aunt's house or something. But like I'm just saying, like, why is it the good people that have bad stuff happen to them? Why can't the bad stuff happen to the bad people? That would make way more fucking sense. Yep. Okay. And I've met some like intelligent people in like Croatia. There's some decent people there, but it's like anywhere. There's bad people in Croatia as well. There's like a couple who, like kind of unfriendly looking people on the streets, but for the most part, people are good. Like, okay, here's the thing. This is why I don't like. This is why I don't like this country and why I like Croatia. I saw in Croatia. I was with someone. I was with someone in Croatia. I was just talking to someone, and she got up to do something. I forgot what she got to do. It's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. And she left her phone just next to me with people around. Like anybody like could have just taken it, and she just left her phone there. And she started like when she came back, she asked me like, "This is why I'm mentioning this." She said like, what's Britain like?" And I said, "Oh, it's not a nice place. If we were in Manchester, where I come from, you would not have left your phone. You would have taken it with you." And she said, "Oh, that doesn't sound nice. Yeah, I like leaving my phone around." And it's just like I find that like that is kind of weird, kind of shocking to see. Like it's like in Manchester, you would not leave your phone like in like God forbid Piccadilly Gardens. If you need to go to the toilet and you're sat on a bench, you would not leave the phone on the bench. You would like take it with you to the toilet. Like, are you kidding me? Because you're gonna get rolled. Like people here, like you know what a car cannibal is? A car cannibal is someone that drives up to your car and then really quickly they take off the expensive parts of the car, like the catalytic converter or whatever, load it into the trunk, and then drive away as fast as they can. That happened to someone I know. Like here, they steal anything. Like they'll fucking steal the roof if they could sell it. People don't get rolled in Croatia the same way they get rolled here. Like you can literally leave your door unlocked. People leave. I've seen people just leave their door unlocked like it's nothing in Croatia, and just be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed with the front door unlocked. Why not?" Here, that would never happen. You know, in England, the police have solved 0 burglaries in half of the country in like the last like 3 years or something. That's insane. Like this country, like there's like where's the fucking patriotism? Like aren't countries like people in the same country meant to look after each other? Because there's racist people in Britain that are like, oh, let's get rid of the foreigners, and that they think that we need to get rid of the foreigners because the foreigners are the ones causing the problems, even though that they're not. Though there's no evidence that foreigners are causing our problems, and it's just like, oh, that they don't belong here. Okay, so who does? Who does belong here? Please tell me who belongs here. If you're really all about this, like Britain belongs to the British, how about you treat your fellow British citizens with some fucking respect? Okay, this computer's on super low battery. 6%, yeah. I'm serious, like, if you care about Britain this much, and if you think that like we need to stop immigrants and whatever because you care about Britain so much, and you care about Britain so much, and that's why you're staying and doing all this stuff, then like, how about like maybe you actually treat people with some basic decency because you apparently love this country so much. And if you're so concerned about people like taking unsafe and illegal ways into the country, then like, how about you establish some safe and legal ways? It's like, what was that MP called? Like she like tweeted that, the foreigners finally fucked off to the bottom of the sea, like, and she tweeted that after like a ship full of foreigners sank, like full of immigrants, like trying to get over. Which, I mean, technically, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's illegal. But still, maybe don't make a joke about a ship with hundreds of people on it sinking, many of which were children, especially when you're an MP. Like, how fucking out of touch with reality can you be? Like, maybe you should like do your job. And maybe like they're coming over here not because they want to like mess us up. Maybe they're coming over here because stuff in their own country is rough. Yeah, I'm getting. My old history teacher, she said that she always complained about this country. And that's why I liked her. She constantly made really funny jokes about Britain. And I said, do you think it's like a good idea to get out of here in like the next 5 years because of how this country is going downhill? And she said, well, yeah, that's what I'm doing. And she's gone. She's in China now. She left to go to China to get a teaching job there. So goes on her for getting out. I'm gonna. Next time, maybe I'll bring someone else on this stream. I know a few people who like run like. I've spoken to a couple of people that just like run like smaller YouTube channels and stuff, and like I've spoken to some like moderately, like yeah, like there's a couple people I could bring on that are alright. Yeah, should I make like a fucking like co-op should I make a Fortnite gaming video? Oh, God, I'm gonna turn into like a Fortnite gaming channel. I could bring someone on like I know that like plays Fortnite. Because I know like this other YouTuber that has like